Hey guys, Greg here. Little adjustment. Season 12 has arrived, and I've followed my most recent guide, I think, for this season, and started as a FoH Paladin. So I'll show you a bit the build right here. So this is end of day. We are Monday, so this is end of day. Well, midday 4, and that's what I got. So the main component of the build to get kickstarted fairly early, I assembled it like at early day 2, is the Grizz set. So basically, is the Grizz set. So start off with skills. You'll be maxing, obviously. So this is a FoH build. It's not the Holy Bolt base build. I use FoH. I don't use Holy Bolt. I only use Holy Bolt on bosses. So that's it. So yeah, you'll be maxing FoH and its synergies. So Holy Nova, Fist of Heavens, Holy Light, Holy Bolt. I'm using Redemption Aura as my main aura for sustain, because this build has 0 sustain. So if you don't use Redemption, you'll be chugging mana like crazy. So I'm using Redemption. Using as well, I put a little bit more points in Joust to reach 1.5 second cooldown, and put 1 point in Holy Shield for the buff, and as needs requirement for the Holy Nova as well. Nothing in offensive aura, and I put a couple points in resist just to buff my resist out. So as you can see, no points in Sanctuary. Sanctuary, you need a source. So just to start, you get multiple options. You get the Asylum weapon, which provide a Sanctuary aura, which can be made in a staff or a spear or a two-handed weapon. So you can use that on the Act 5, Act 2, or the Act 4 mercenaries. You can go also, the ride that I'm doing right now is Azarat with level 10 right here on the Act 3 mercenary. Can be used also on an Act 5 mercenary if you wish. There is Heavenly Garb as well, the little blue armor there, but it's only a level 1 sanctuary, so not that much pierce on that. I'll recommend a little bit of a stronger source for it. Most of the mercenary works. I started with Act 5 when I didn't have that much gear, to have a little bit of a tank guy in front. And I used a native sanctuary on the paladin, but it is at that point that you're chugging a lot of mana to sustain. And once you get a little bit more gear and stuff like that, you can move away from using a native sanctuary to a redemption aura. You can also use both and just flash your... I don't have it here, but if you would have a sanctuary aura or redemption, you would just be flashing your aura sometimes to replenish life and mana from corpses. One note on this is this aura on the left, you cannot have 2 aura active at the same time. So this aura will be overriding the other one. Yeah, let's do I have the other one? Which is the other one? Oh, okay. Resist cold, so resist cold is here. Oh, scratch that, they are both active. I always thought they were overlap. They couldn't overlap, so I learned something today. Alright, so you got your redemption aura here, like I said. So for the gameplay loop, what I like to do is quick cast on my Q button. I have the vigor aura selected like this, so I can move around. And when I joust in, I press Q. I release Q. It goes back to my aura, and same thing for FoH. So I joust in, use FoH, beep, 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 and then when I stop using it, I release the key, and then I come back to vigor. So it makes for a really smooth playstyle. You get some run walk as you move through packs and stuff like that. So that's it. What I've decided to do for stats, I decided to go max block. There we go. I'm missing 1% there. Yeah, so as much strength that you need for your I think the shield has the most requirement at 148. So that much dex for your chance to block. I'm using Titan's Grip, so I have some chance to block on there, so I can reach it more easily. Rest and Vitality. Alright, as for gear, like I said, it's Gris set. Gris set is really easy to acquire early. I got it by day 2. And after that, I kept buying and slamming stuff to get the +1. One thing you'll be missing, you'll be lacking a bit on this build is damage, just raw damage. So you need to get as much plus skills as possible. So I'm aiming to get plus skills on all of the pieces. I got the armor right now, and I got the caddy. Missing on the helmet and the shield. So that's about it. So this Gris set just covers a lot of your FHR, a lot of life, a lot of resistance, a little bit of MF on top, some cast rate as well on the armor, a couple of skills, stuff like that, and it also provides a bunch of freedom a bit with the sockets. You get 3 sockets, you get 3 other sockets here, you get 4 or 5 sockets on the weapon, you get 3 sockets on the helmet, so you can beef up your magic fine. That's what I've been doing, but if you're missing a bit of resistances, you can put some diamonds in the shield. And as for the Gris, I put some shells in it for joust attack speed. So I just beep, beep, beep. The weapon's pretty fast already, so I max breakpoint with this. Yeah, that's it for the Gris set. I'm using, so we're trying to get as much skills as possible. But first of all, you need the 125 faster cast breakpoint. So you need to find 40 FCR on your gear, other than the set. So for myself, I got 10 here, I got 10 here, I got 10 here, and I got 10 here. You could do a 20 faster cast gloves, a craft, or a mage fist, strength gloves, stuff like that, just to get easy 20. Use a 220 or something like that, or another slam on top for more FCR on the amulet, or somehow get lucky and get a 10% on the ring. Or you can also use a arachnid smash as well. So yeah, I was aiming for more skills, so I went with T-Gods. It's nice also for the max res. The lightning skill works with Fist of Heaven, which is what you're using basically. So you see 42, 44. So that's a lightning skill, it works. Titan's Grid, like I said, you get half freeze from there, and you get half freeze from these random boots that I got. So you get, you cannot be frozen. And then you get skills as much as possible. So skill ring in another one, if I can find somewhere, another 10% somewhere. At some point I got it right there, if I need it at some point. To start with, you can go with skillers. As you progress and you hit 42, 43 level of Fist of Heavens, you can switch out the skillers for magic skills charms. They are actually more damage. I can show you a little bit. So we're looking at 5,000 max. If we remove these two, add the skiller back in, so at 49. So it's about 100 damage more. But it needs to, FoH needs to be at a certain threshold for that to work, so you need to have it at least, I think 42, 43, so I could shop for some more magic skill to kind of remove more of the skillers. I'm not running a Geeds on this build because I have a lot of MF already on the sockets, and like I said, you need all the skills, all the damage you can get. So no Geeds on this right now. You can use it if you want, but I don't. So yeah, Annie and a torch. And yeah, that's pretty much it on the swap. We got obviously a CTA. And a lidless. I did Declone and Tristram with this build. The only thing you need to swap in for Declone tier 0 is some kind of max fire res. Infernal Strike will work, and a bit of fire absorb with Dwarf Star. Same thing for Tristram. Yeah, you get plenty of lightning resist from the belt. And it's a fairly easy T0 with this. I didn't have that much gear when I did it first. Yeah, so that's it. I'll show the clone fight at the end of the video, but I can show you a map quickly. Tons of choices for maps because you don't have that much restrictions on the magic immune. There's not that many maps that are magic immune. So we'll just run a map quickly. Just show you a bit the gameplay. Lot of why am I not? Oops. So a lot of people playing magic damage Pally. Usually they use holy bolts and they stay far away and they cast. But you're missing a bit on the sanctuary aura debuff when you do that and when you're far away. So that's what the kind of gameplay that I use with this build basically. So you just joust in, hit everything. You're fairly tanky. Your redemption is gonna help you keep alive, picking these corpses. Try to pop a oh, nice key set. Try to pop a Holy Nova for your Merc somewhat frequently, since he's not that tanky. That's gonna suck a bit from the showcase. I can see shit. Oh, the static lights up the place. That's kind of cool. But as you can see, you don't have to walk too much. You can just joust in packs. Don't worry too much. And I've been doing tier 2s. Tier 3s I haven't done too much since the damage, like I said, the damage is not insane. But it's super comfortable. Jesus Christ. The drop sounds are crazy. I'm not gonna aim for the quickest clear speed because I'm gonna be looting. Look at this stuff. I'm gonna loot the Gavel of Pain because I slammed the 6-socket one and they're worth nothing. Basically, no one's using them. Oh, so you can see the Merc died. That's gonna happen sometimes. Just didn't get into the right position. I didn't heal him. Sometimes the redemption is kind of annoying. As you can see, there's a bunch of corpses, and it's not like it takes a while. But it's way better than without it, because else you'll be chugging a lot of potions and picking up potions, stuff like that. It's not super fun. So I'll get the Merc back because the penetration is really important. Like I said, if you come into a stronger monster or whatever, no shame in using a bit of holy bolts. These holy bolts, it's super hard on single targets. picking up a bit of the rejuves, because you still need to have some emergency potions. When the redemption is not triggering, you're middle of packs, you're not leeching, so need some emergency potions for sure. Not completely potionless, but it's way better than it was at the beginning with the normal potions and stuff. So we're clearing maybe 90% of the map. I'm just gonna showcase the boss quickly because it's just gonna showcase the holy bolt damage. It's really strong. Alright, so holy bolting. Couple seconds. Yeah. That's pretty much it. I think I covered most of what I wanted to talk about. Yeah, really fun, really safe. And yeah, FoH is not weak. It just might be missing a little bit of damage, but especially as our first build for the season, extremely strong. This set is amazing. I could get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more skills maybe. That would put me about 5.7, 5.8. So there's still some place for more damage there. Everything above maybe 6k is possible. I need to still manage my large term and stuff, but yeah, that's it. See you guys later. We'll see what we can do next. Good luck in season 12. Like and subscribe for more videos, and see you next time. Yes! Yeah,
We did it.
boys!
Super easy.
Yeah, fairly easy.
The second paladin to defeat it.
Hell yeah, brothers!
Well, how well did it roll?
I
don't talk
get my
about that.
cube back. I'm gonna wipe my sweat off.
Was it
Was it very
close?
challenging?
Was that sorry? That was not
How
just not
close?
that bad damage. It's really good with holy bolts. I'm at level 39, so 4.5k holy bolt damage. And it was fairly easy. You can group the skeletons up, bolt them down, and I got a full belt left, and I fat fingered a lot of it. So
Fucking look at that shit. There goes Emo with both Jordans.
all right, let's ID
SOJs.
that baby. Let's ID that baby. Let's do Kane. Let's do Kane.
Bonjour.
What is it like? It's a 58, 14, and 5. Not bad. Yeah, it was like, it's shit's going so well. I'm looking at my res with the T gods. I looked at my fire res. I'm like, I can fucking do this shit. Oh yes! I'm so fucking happy. There we go. Boom.
Chunky vitality.
Thanks for the help, guys, with the dwarf star and the strides. Came in clutch.
And those jewels.
And those juves, yes, for sure. I
Like
got
a pain in the
more-
ass.
I got some leftovers.
If you don't have many, don't worry about it. Nope, that's it. He completed everything. Now what are you gonna do with your life?
I'm just gonna leave. Bye. Oh, might go for a little walk, something like that.
Mhm.